Bonjour, Johui, Nosomes von Drodi. And I saw somebody brought up mattress. Okay, there's also a microwave. Yeah, no, I'm not touching those. I still have some principle, like that's definitely I wouldn't touch. Mattress, yeah, mattress, clothing. Like I said, anything can be kinda disinfect if I were to put effort into it, but the effort, is it worth it? That's another question. Okay, anyway, parlons en français, je ne peux pas parler français, parlons en français, ou alors je suis à la maison, c'est une journée, cloudy day, and there's a fire truck. Okay, cool. Bouncy hair? Yeah, alright, cool. Today is Friday. Now, tomorrow I'm gonna watch a movie. Yay. Mission Impossible. But more importantly, that's for tomorrow. Today I have, how do I put it this way? The game development is mainly about game development. Okay, so today I reached to a point where I am satisfied with the combat, right? So I did task myself this week to at least get the combat up and running, all the small little pieces and whatnot. So right now I'm actually putting in the sound, make sure everything is, the flow has been done. The flow is kind of done since like Wednesday-ish. Now the thing is I need to cut down a lot of things from my initial plan, and there is a huge changes of my combat mechanic from how I want to implement it to currently what I have, because I just don't have enough time to put all the bells and whistles. Now, is it a bad thing? The answer is no, because the combat system that I've remade is much better in general compared to other combat system that I've made. It is also because of the previous combat system that I've made that I can make this version, and it's I won't say this is the best version, but this is the best to date that I'm happy. Obviously not too, I won't say, okay, because a lot of features I have to cut off, so okay, so the combat is like this. Alright, this is okay. It is not up here because it didn't implement all the bells and whistles that what I want. So it's definitely not what I expect. But is it satisfactory? Yes, it is satisfactory. Yeah, I fine-tuned quite a lot. I managed to use some of it. I managed to save. I managed to implement some of it. Okay, so I managed to cut off. I keep cutting down. It's funny. It's like I have. Let's say this is my combat. All right. This is like the feature, the level of feature. And then every day it passes, it just cuts down to a point where I say, okay, I got almost everything that I need to. Now I just need to polish a little bit, push up a bit, and now we are somewhere around here. So it's I won't say it's half full. No, it's definitely half full, not half empty. Did I manage to implement half? That's the question. So let me give you in perspective. It is turn-based. So you have a party. So this is not a typical turn-based RPG where I take a turn and you take a turn. No, I took inspiration from other games that I've played. That's the reason why I play a lot of other games. It is turn-based, but the difference is you will always start first. Players will always start first, and players can perform I won't say unlimited moves. You can perform moves according to how much not say resources, but I ended up changing it to a resource. Like you will have a bar of resources, so that is how much attack that you can do. Each attack costs a certain amount of resource. Some attacks will take off a lot of resources, some attack will take up very little resources. So less resources obviously will deal less damage, but you can perform multiple times. Why should you perform multiple times? Because that's the next part that I want to implement. I haven't not implemented yet because I need to get this part done first. Okay, so every attack has like a color coordination, basically a combo, right? If you perform a combo, each attack it's much better in terms of damage. You deal more damage, much more efficient, use less resources, whatnot, okay? So I haven't put that yet. What I did was the first stage, which is getting the game, the mechanic out. Every time you put an attack, it will cost resource, blah blah blah. So that is done. Happy, very very happy about it. And a lot of feature I had to cut because I want to introduce like, oh, you have different combinations, different color. So I'm going to use color code, like color combinations and whatnot. And there will be different combination will get different result. You might get extra attacks, yada yada yada. But I had to cut it out because I just don't have enough time to do that. Because the next part I need to do, which is technically the weekend, is to get as much enemies as I can and get the other non-combat mechanic iron out. Alright, basically get it to satisfactory level. Alright, so I'm not going to use good enough. Now I'm going to use satisfactory. Yeah, satisfactory. Satisfactory would be my go-to good enough because I am satisfied. Yeah, satisfied, good enough. Instead of using the word good enough. Okay, so that's that. And yeah, like I said, putting double time. No scooty, no zoomy zoom. Unfortunately. So, should repeat the main. Yep, it is 5 minutes. This vlog is long. One shot, 5 minutes and 46 minutes. Okay. Did I say Saturn Journal Wager? Yes, I did.